we do welcome you back to Times Square, and Metropolitan Opera is officially kicking off its new season tonight. Yep, it's back with the historic, dazzling premiere of Terence Blanchard's Fire Shut Up in My Bones. It is the first performance of an opera by a black composer on the Met stage. I had a chance to talk with Terence and get a behind-the-scenes look at the return of the Met. The Metropolitan Opera is back, and last-minute preps are underway. From costumes to scenic design, all preparing for the return to its New York City stage. With Terence Blanchard's Fire Shut Up in My Bones. This is the Met.
I'm still pinching myself.
Blanchard, a 6-time Grammy Award-winning jazz trumpeter and 2-time Oscar-nominated film composer, now making history at the Met. When I look at that stage and when the premiere happens, history is going to happen.
Yeah.
First black composer in the 138-year history of the Metropolitan Opera.
Yeah. It's an overwhelming experience, but I gotta tell you, it's filled with mixed emotions because I know that I'm the first, but I know that I'm not the first qualifier. And that always has to be said. I know that I'm standing on some very strong shoulders.
The show, based on New York Times columnist Charles M. Blow's memoir of the same name, is a story of trauma and overcoming. You have said that opera is a tool to tell stories.
Yes.
So how does that apply to Fire?
Well, the thing that I really love about opera is that in my entrance into opera is that I get a chance to tell our stories. You know, I'll never forget when we did my first opera in New Orleans, Champion. A gentleman, African-American gentleman in the 70s came up to me and he shook my hand and he said, "If this is opera, I'll come." And I knew what that meant. He saw himself on the stage. The first day that we had the rehearsal, we had just a round table session with the entire cast. You know, that was the entire discussion. And the thing that I've been telling people is that this is not my opera anymore. It doesn't belong to me, it belongs to them. Everybody has taken ownership of it for reasons like that.
Nothing can stop me.
Including baritone Will Liverman, who stars in the lead role of Charles. How have rehearsals been?
Rehearsals have been just so, I mean, they've really fed my soul, to be honest. You know, to be back here, you know, not only opening the season, but with so many great black voices and telling a black story.
Tell us about Charles. Tell us about what brings him to life up there on that stage.
The incredible thing about this role, I mean, I've never had an opportunity to play a living and breathing person. And not only that, you know, someone who I kind of can relate to in a lot of levels. You know, his story is just so powerful and poignant.
Blanchard blending rhythms of jazz and gospel with classical opera, the style he calls an opera in jazz. The musicality elevated by choreographer and co-director Camille A. Brown.
This woman is a genius.
Thank you, Terence.
She's steeped in the history, technically sound, and has a forward-looking approach to dance, and it's all seamless. The imagery is powerful.
We have to feel it through all of our senses.
Yeah.
We have to see it, we have to hear it. All of these things are working together to tell the story.
Brown is also breaking barriers as the Met's first black director.
We have to feel it out and up,
Yeah.
too. We have to reach every seat in here.
And she's bringing movement and dance to the stage in a big way. Can you show me just one of the moves that I might be seeing?
Oh, I'm gonna get out of here
now
for
you
that.
gotta move.
Just can I just see one?
Oh, my goodness.
Just a little something.
And then I'm gonna get exposed if I do anything else.
That was awesome. The energy, I'm looking forward to, I've never been. I'm going tonight for the first time, a little date night with Sweet Amber, but there's something that Terence Blanchard, he said that really stayed with me. He said, "I want this to not be a token moment, but a turnkey moment. This has to open the doors for other people to tell their story." So again, it's not an either or, it's an and.
Well, he said that conversation with the older gentleman, said if this is opera, I will come.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the idea, branching out.
We are looking forward to the update tomorrow from you. It's going to be up past your bedtime.
Yeah, yeah. I'm used to taking a disco nap. I'm taking an opera nap tonight. But Fire Shut Up in My Bones premieres tonight and will run for 8 performances. Now, get this: the Met is also presenting a free live simulcast of tonight's opening performance in Times Square and in Harlem.
So we can all
bring it to everybody.
with you.
Bring it to the people. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.